Hello, welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. We are playing through the Shadow Temple. This is the gaming casual. The shadow will yield only to one with the Eye of Truth, handed down in Kakariko Village. Okay. Well, thanks for letting me know that and reminding me. I'll put on my Eye of Truth now so I can see all the hidden doorways and passages. This is a kind of a spooky dungeon. One who gains the Eye of Truth will be able to see what is hidden in the darkness. That's why I call it the Eye of Truth, because they call it the Eye of Truth, even though it's technically the Lens of Truth. Shadow Temple here is gathered Hyrule's bloody history of greed and hatred. I don't like that. Why do you have to stop me? What is hidden in the darkness tricks full of ill, you can't see the way forward. Wow. Stop talking to me. What is hidden in the dark? Oh, you just say the same thing. Tell me when you say something new. Nothing. Thought maybe since the eyes were glowing, that was indication of something secret. This is where we get the hover boots. I don't know if that's their proper name, but that's what I'm calling them. We have to fight a dead hand, though. Dang it. Die. Got him. Can I hit him again? He's like, I don't know. He looked like he was like stunned for a second. Alright. Kill these guys. I don't know if there's a better way to kill these guys. Every time I get too close, they grab me, so. Oh, shoot. Just like that. Oh, he's dead already. Sweet. Didn't take as long as I thought. The big Gorn sword certainly does help a lot with killing these guys. I got that in the previous episode. I recommend you checking that out if you haven't already. Come on, hover boots. Yeah. I am glad that they have like different types of boots and stuff. I thought that was a cool addition. I just wish they would have had a way to quickly change them. Different outfits and different, equipment is always a cool thing in these types of games. Alright, let's head back. I think there's a map in here or something. So maybe they'll collect the map. Oh, there you go. I don't like these guys because they stun you. You can kill them really quickly, they don't. Is that it? No, there's some bats in here too. Where you at? You ugly demon. I hear you flapping around. Where are you? Oh, there he is. The ceiling. As it slowly falls down like a piece of paper onto the ground. I don't know. The physics of this game don't make sense sometimes. I think this should be the map. That way we can see the entirety of the floor plan. Sweet. And get a good idea of where we're at. Please stop talking to me. Don't stop me. Those walls are more annoying than Navi is. Stop you dead in your tracks to tell you something I don't care about. Okay. That is the one I think we need to point it to. Make my beak face the skull of truth. So you're going to want to point it to that one. I think it changes. So it's not always going to be the same one. But for this time, it is. Yeah. And you do need the boots, I think, to get over there. I used to think maybe you could beat this game without the boots, and maybe there's glitches you can do. But I'm pretty sure you need the boots. Well, not like that, obviously, but let's try this again. One thing I don't like about the boots, though, is they're kind of like walking on ice. Like I get there hovering, and maybe there's like a pocket of air right underneath your feet. But do they really have to be that slippery? Seems a little excessive. Alright, let's blow this guy up here. For some reason, that one takes 2 bombs. What's in here? I think this is a compass in this room. We got a mummy. 2 mummies. Nothing that a quick spin could kill. Alright. Watching, not watching, but playing through this Shadow Temple reminds me of a spooky story of the time I saw a shadow person where I work at. Well, where I work at currently. Thinking about it gives me like goosebumps and chills. But I work at a hospital doing night shift. And I'm a housekeeper. So I'm not like a nurse or anything like that. But one of the things I had to do was I had to clean out a stairwell because the stairwells get dusty and stuff. And so, just to keep the hospital looking good, you sweep them out, whatever. And anyways, I was sweeping it, and in front of me there's a door that goes into like the main lobby. Behind me is a staircase that goes up to the 2nd floor. And also behind me there's another staircase that goes down to the kitchen. And then on that same level there is a door that goes outside so the employees can use to come in and out of that stairwell. Well, I was sweeping it and I was turned away from the door that goes in and out of the hospital. And well, I heard the door open. And so I thought, oh, well, maybe someone just walked in, like an employee or something. And I was still sweeping, minding my own business, you know, not really doing anything. But then out of the corner of my eye, I saw someone standing there. And I thought, well, maybe they're waiting for me to move and get out of the way so they can get around me or something because they don't want to walk through my dirt pile or something. You know, common sense thing. So I turned to look and see who it was. And I just seen this shadow thing. And it disappeared as I was turning towards it. Ooh. And spooked me pretty good. I got out of that stairwell. Luckily I was done. Dang it, these stupid spiders. Luckily I was done cleaning it. But the thing of it is that earlier that night, you know, I was still kind of new to the shift. Or to the area, to the job, I guess. And there was a lady who had said she had seen a shadow person that night where she was working. Her name was Dawn. Oh, thanks for letting me know that. And she had, you know, a history of doing drugs from what I heard. And so I thought, well, maybe she's either just messing with me because I'm the new guy or she's like crazy. But then after I forgot about that story, later that night I saw that thing and then I remembered it later, like the next day after it had happened and I was telling everybody about it. And to this day I still don't know if what I saw is what I actually saw or if it was all a trick of my imagination, but it's still spooky. But I do notice when I work night shift that creepy things tend to happen more often when patients die in the hospital. So, I don't know if it might just be coincidence. Hopefully that story didn't scare you. Most of you probably think I'm crazy anyway, so it doesn't really matter to me. I know what I saw. Well, I think I know what I saw. I'm not oblivious to the concept that it could have just been my imagination or something. But at the time, when you're experiencing that kind of stuff, it's definitely scary. Or at least freaky, puts your hair up. I've told other people about that story too, at work. And they don't like it when I tell them stories like that. They're like, don't tell me those kinds of things. It's going to spook me. Like, well, I'm just letting you know. So if you see something like that, you know you're not just crazy. But then again, that could spark their imagination. And maybe they actually didn't see something like that. Or think they do. Stupid scythes. I think the only thing that was back there was that sculpture. There was another time, I don't know if I've told these scary stories before already, and there was another time when I was working and I was cleaning out administrative offices, like where they do the coding and billing and stuff, and then they process it. And I went into the room to pull the garbage and, you know, all that stupid game. And the door it was being held open by, well, not being held open, but it was open, and it was just like in its position. Why can't I jump onto that? And as I was leaving the room, like as soon as I was leaving the room, the door shut behind me, and it was kind of spooky. I opened the door back up to see like if it was like one of those doors that sometimes there's like self-closing doors, you know. But wasn't that, because the door didn't have any of those self-closing. It didn't self-close or anything like that. So I was really kind of like, whoa. I mean, it could have been wind, it could have been anything, but it was just a weird situation that had happened to me, the door closing on me. Alright, enough spooky stories. Anytime I play any kind of spooky game, though, it reminds me of my own personal, like, experiences with spooky stuff. I'm having trouble concentrating because I'm talking about these scary stories. Even more so than normal. Let's get my Eye of Truth back out. So we can see this thing. Gotta push this thing to the end so we can get the switch. Alright, I don't know how long this level will be. Hopefully I can get through it in a timely manner. I think we're doing okay so far. You don't want to push it too far because then that thing will smash you. You want to push it just far enough so you're getting both of them. And then pull this the rest of the way. The weird thing is I don't just have spooky experiences working at the hospital. I've seen some crazy things not in my old apartment and in my last house. So sometimes I wonder if I have any creepy spirits following me. Because although a lot of areas can be haunted or have kind of spooky activity in them. But it wasn't my first apartment, but it was my second apartment, and me and my wife lived there together. And that day, my wife's grandma or great grandma died, and but that day we went to sleep. And I kind of woke up and I saw the shadow of a woman standing over the bed. It looked like her hands were in her, or her head were in her hands, like she was crying or something. I think I missed a chest back here, didn't I? Oh well, I don't think there's anything important in that chest. Pretty sure, because I got the key. Anyways, I thought it was my wife because her grandma had died. I thought maybe because she was kind of acting pretty tough throughout the day. She didn't see her cry. So I thought maybe she just kind of broke down or whatever. But then, so I like called to say, "Are you okay?" But it wasn't my wife, because my wife was still in the bed next to me, and then my wife got up out of the bed to go to the bathroom or whatever, and like walked right through whatever this was. She was like half asleep, didn't even see it. But to this day, I'm like, what was that? You know? No, it could have been a trick of the light. Shadows coming into the window or whatever. But it had the silhouette. It made the silhouette of a person. Which it is normal for us to look for, like, people shapes and faces and stuff. So I'm not going to say it couldn't have been that. But at the time, it definitely didn't seem like that. But when my wife moved through the shadow, I couldn't see it anymore. So I would have thought that if that was the case, the shadow would still remain even after someone went through it. It wouldn't just like go away. And I could definitely be wrong. I'm not a scientist. But some spooky stuff. Alright, let's kill this guy. Kill that guy. I don't think there's anything in here other than that sculptura. Maybe there's a key. Trying to remember. Kind of hoping maybe the spooky stories I'm telling you is interesting. But who knows? You guys could be bored out of your minds. I have to kill all the bats in here. Classic door lock. Kill all the enemies. Okay, I think I forgot the stupid spikes were there. Why does everything have to be invisible? Whoa. Didn't mean to go there. Another time, working in the kitchen at my hospital, it was our housekeeper's job to mop the kitchen, like where they cook all the food and stuff. I don't know why, but anyways, I was mopping in the floor in there like I'm supposed to. I moved backwards as I mop, as to not walk over my mopped floor. And I don't know if you guys ever had like somebody come up to you and like kind of like grab your shoulder. But I felt something grab my shoulder, and I was so spooked out because I was, you know, I thought I was down there by myself. And I spooked out myself. I got spooked out. I screamed a little bit, like, ah! And I jumped around to, like, fight. Because one of my instincts was, like, maybe it's somebody, like, trying to be creepy and, like, assault me in that way. Because that's happened to me before. But, it wasn't, nobody was there. And so, I don't think I need to go into this room. I don't really think I do. But I'm gonna go into this room anyways. Yeah, I don't really think I need to go in here. I think it just tells me what I already know, which I need to put my hover boots on and go to the right. I still have my boots on. Let's put these ones on. Anyways, after feeling like embarrassed, screaming and jumping around and nobody being there, I finished mopping the floor and got out of that kitchen. I hate going into the kitchen today, and I have to go in there to clean. There's like a bathroom back there for the employees to use. And so I have to go back there and clean that bathroom. And I still work nights too. The key's underneath this pile of poop. Just blow it up with your bomb. Don't scream at me. Just let me kill you in peace. Excellent. Really hope I'm getting all the Skulltulas. Stupid clay pots. I'm supposed to break you. You're not supposed to break me. Maybe you don't know that. Must be new around here. Alright, let's get in here. And I think I'm missing a Skulltula. I don't know. If so, I'll have to come back and get it. And the break. During the break. I won't record me collecting everyone if I missed one. Alright, let's sing the song of the lullaby. Probably take these stupid boots off. Walking on ice wouldn't be more slippery than walking on these air cloud shoes. It's literally like you're walking on air. The boat takes you to the underworld. Spooky. Especially those bells on it. Like the bells kind of seal the idea that it's supposed to be like a spooky boat. Like they didn't have to have those bells on there. Hell's bells, man. I don't know. Do I have to kill you? Or do I just have to outlive you? Alright. Come on. Open yourself up to me so I can stab you in the face. This boat's gonna sink in a minute. I'm surprised it hasn't already, considering it's Is it floating on the water? Or is that just a thick layer of fog? That is not water, is it? Well, it looks like water, but I don't think it is. Let's not jump into it to find out. Oh yeah, there's a maze. Get out the old lens of truth here. So they call it the Eye of Truth, so that's why I call it the Eye of Truth, but it's called the Lens of Truth. So that makes sense. Why would they call it two different things? Is there an Eye of Truth in here that I don't know about? Maybe the Eye of Truth is like the literal eye that the boss has. Leave me alone. No, I have to kill you, don't I? I do have to kill you. Yay for boss keys. I don't think there's anything important in that chest over there. Other than maybe money. Let's go find out. You're dead. Sucker. Well, deader, I guess. That's a word. I don't think deader is a word. But it could be. If you believe. Alright, let's go to this room over here. Stay away from me. Spooky grabby hands. Oh. I'll have to kill one of you anyways. Oh. You're trying to kill me. Oh, I can't use a super spin without magic. I can lock onto it when it's invisible. That's amazing. Whoa, it's choking me. Can I kill you? Are you gonna let me do that? Come on. Stop being so cruel. Oh, you got big again. How'd you do that? Oh my gosh. I gotta start playing smarter, not harder. There we go. Thought it would be easy. Trip in and out, kill the things and go. But no. We gotta get smart on me. I practiced this level before I recorded it to make sure I got my bearings, you know. Every time I like play through it, just play the game, I do fine. I don't have like a lot of trouble. As soon as I'm in front of the recording button and I'm in front of my microphone recording, it's like everything I learned is just gone. I retain no knowledge of anything. And then like my skills just go away. And so it looks like I'm playing this game for the first time again. I think that's all the Skulltula is. It is. And I don't think we need anything in here. We could blow up those things, but I don't really see the point in that. So let's just get out of here. Go meet the boss. Let's go fight old Bongo Bongo. Is that his name? I don't know. It's gonna be his name if it isn't. I always thought Bongo Bongo was kind of a fun boss to fight. Usually I would go beat the... I forget the name. It's not the Spirit Temple, is it? The Gerudo Valley Temple? The desert one? Normally I'd go beat that one first. But I figured I'd do the temples in order. And I feel like this is the proper order to do it. Oh, dang it. Oh, I thought I was going to fall for sure. I will definitely need my hovering boots. I keep trying to equip them to my equipment slots. That's not where they go. So I keep pushing the C buttons to try to put my boots there. I mean, I honestly feel like these should have been there, since they're something you can take on and off. Ah! Walking on sunshine for a minute. Who would have thought? All he wanted to do was start the world's best heavy metal band. He's like the drummer, you know? He's like, hey, you can play the ocarina, right? We can start the band. Of course, it might be hard for him to say that because he doesn't have a mouth. But maybe this is all innocent. Maybe there's no nefarious plot. It was all just propaganda and hate. I don't know, I'm just kidding. Die? You die too? Die! What the... I don't know if these boots are going to help me kill this guy. I'm going to take them off. I don't need those to shoot the hands. Why can't I aim at this thing? There you go. Wait for him to get really close to me and then I'll shoot. Just die. I used to think that was his bloody stump of a neck. Until I realized that wasn't what it was. Oh shoot, I'm gonna die. I do have fairies though. Lame. That's just lame. I guess the boots do help you from being bounced all over the place. Alright. Hi, miss. You won't stop if you shoot him if his fist's closed. Wow. I'm amazed I hit that. Maybe I'm amazed at the way I hit your eye. Alright, come at me, bro. Die. Nice. Sorry, buddy. We can't start a band together. Just gotta kill you dead. Drummer shot and killed by Link in the prime of his life. Whoa. The darkness is fading away. Like that shadow I seen. Alright, get the heart and let's go. Well, I have to go now. My planet needs me. I forget we always have to go back to the Chamber of the Sages. Who is it? Who is the sage? Oh yeah, it's Impa, isn't it? The boy with the noble Zelda's ocarina, as I expected, you have come. I am Impa, one of the Sheikah. I am Princess Zelda's caretaker, and I am also the sage who guards the Shadow Temple. We Sheikah have served the royalty of Hyrule from generation to generation as attendants. However, on the day 7 years ago, Ganondorf suddenly attacked, and Hyrule Castle surrendered after a short time. Wow, weaklings. Ganondorf's target was one of the keys to the Sacred Realm, the hidden treasure of the royal family, the Ocarina of Time. My duty bound me to take Zelda out of Ganondorf's reach. When last I saw you as we made our escape from the castle, you were just a lad. Now I see that you have become a fine hero. Yes, I have. There's nothing to worry about. The princess is safe now. Soon you'll meet Princess Zelda face to face, and she will explain everything. That is when the 6 wise ones will seal up the evil king and return peace to Hyrule. I have to stay here. You go to Princess Zelda's side and protect her on my behalf. Now I put my power with should be helpful to you into this medallion. Ooh, shiny medallion. Well, thank you, Impa. I really appreciate this. It will certainly help with my collection of medallions. Apparently, they just given them away. You received the Shadow Medallion. Yeah. Please look out for the princess. I haven't even seen her. For all I know, she dead. Alright, well. Looks like that'll be the end of this episode. If you liked the episode, hit the like button. If you have something to say, leave a comment. This has been The Game Casual, and I'll see you in the next episode. Have a great day.